Bueno, thank you very much. My name is Michel Edery, and I'm going to present why we do things, what do we do exactly, how we do things, and basically that's it. So, does anybody here can tell me why do we things here? Please, some participation. Hello.
Why?
Why do we things? Why do we do things here?
Solve the marketing digital challenge clients.
All right. Who else?
To help our clients reach their audiences and sell.
So basically, why we do things is our mission statement, no? So we do things here. Wait. We do things here because we want to inspire and empower people and brands through innovation, data, and creativity. And then I found another reason why we do things here. And it's basically because there's a problem out there. And the problem is, sorry?
Can you move a little bit to your right, please? Your right.
Okay. So, my,
Because I can't see the screen.
what do you need?
Please, just you, your body.
Okay.
Nothing. Left.
Okay, so the second reason why we do things is because there's a problem out there. And the problem is that day by day, digital marketing is more competitive. There are more brands out there trying to get more reach, trying to getting more clicks and more views, more engagement, and it's obviously more difficult to get more, engagement. So we're living in a world where creativity is not enough, but we do have data. So we have how to get data. We have tools to gather data. There's a lot of data out there. So I found basically our solution in the same way that who we are. So this solution is this one. So we are a data-driven marketing agency, and we see marketing as science applied to creativity. This is who we are. We're constantly looking for statistical patterns for marketing success. And this solution for the problem is Asylum Marketing. So then what do we do? And this is a tricky question because there's too many ways of saying exactly what do we do exactly. So if you can remember in the BSF, we help brands to do three things. We help brands or companies and professionals or people to first build a brand, all right, in a digital landscape. And building a brand is from the business strategy, from the product strategy, from the web brand development, from the brand building, and the brand building is very emphasized in digital marketing. Second, we help companies, people, and brands to generate demand. And generate demand, we're talking about attracting new customers and converting them into potential leads or converting them into potential clients. This is about generating demand. Does somebody understands or can identify this graphic? So this is the inbound marketing graphic. Third, in what we do is we help companies generate revenue. We help companies sell. And about selling is, closing deals, using those clients to get more customers. This is about selling. This is about getting more sales. So this is exactly what the company does. And then how do we do all these things? And this is another tricky question because we can see it, the other way around. The following slides, you can say, okay, this is what we do. In my perspective, this is how we do things, how we help our clients to build brand, to generate demand and sell. And it's basically how through our capabilities. So we need to put in practice the agency capabilities in order to be able to deliver what we do. And what are our capabilities? Services, tactics, and products. This is what we deliver, our approach, and our USP. So everything we do has a specific approach. All right? And we will see this. So starting with the services, tactics, and products, we created this circle. And the circle will be available for all of you so you can understand how do we do things. Part of how do we do things. So in this circle, we basically created 5 categories. First is data. Second is technology. Third is branding. Then is performance, and then is social media. In each of those categories, there are services. For example, in social media, we do social media management. As we know, we do it for Charmin, for Duracell, for all those brands. There is also social advertising. There is also social customer care. For example, in data, we deliver analytics reports, listening reports, and those things, if you can attach all of those things on our that is building brand, generating demand, and sale. Everything is sorry?
You can put the camera in front of the chart.
I'll send it to you. Sebas. And this is all very well summarized. And I'm going to explain to you very, very easy. We do marketing, consulting, strategy, and development. Marketing, consulting, marketing strategy, and marketing development. And through doing this, we deliver our whole 5 categories. Or we can combine those categories and deliver campaigns, or deliver specific activations. And it's very important to understand that everything we do has our metrics analysis and action protocol, has the offline integrations, because digital is something that doesn't live by itself. It lives with in the interaction with the real world. And also assuring that everything we do is on brand, all right? So our approach, everything we do and how we do it, this is the second part. The first part is understanding the services and the tactics and the products. The second part is how we do, what's our approach to deliver anything we do here in the agency. So we always need to start with data and research. Then we will find some insights, right? After finding some insights, we need to attach those insights to the research, the strategy to the research, and then we can deliver the strategy, all right? After the strategy, we will have the roadmap with the different touch points, the funnel, and this will be ready to execute. And after executing, if we go again to data, then we'll have another insights so we can optimize the campaign. So this approach for everything we do is an constant ongoing chart that is an endless circle that we never stop doing this, all right? So if we start seeing each of them, we have an approach for each of them. For example, in the case of data and research, this is how we do data and research. We start first from the brand, then we go for the customers, then we go for the competitors, and then we go for the industry. So we will, get information, we will research, we will get data on those specific points. Then the strategy has also a specific approach. So as we have it in the strategy, in the data, the strategy has a specific approach as well. In this case, everything we do has to be attractive for the audience. Everything we do in terms of strategy has to be attractive for the company. And everything we do in terms of strategy has to be differentiating from competitors. So this is our approach for strategy. And again, let's remember, the deliverable here with the strategies is brand strategy, a roadmap and touch points, all right? So then we have the approach for execution. And the approach for execution is 5 main pillars. We're talking about teamwork, methodology, innovation, client integration, and tools, all right? So, teamwork. Our office is a great example of our approach to execution. Why? Because it's an open space office. It's an office that motivates collaboration between the team members. So we don't have, closed offices here, and this is very good, to maintain this teamwork. So this is just an example of how do we approach teamwork, all right? Second one is methodology. We actually believe that methodology is crucial for campaign success. And when we talk about methodology, we talk about organization, we talk about processes, we talk about formats, we talk about Gantt charts, we talk about a lot of communication, kickoff files, for example, periodic meetings. That's methodology. And it's a big, big approach, and it's crucial to develop a great execution. We should have it in mind always. The third one is innovation. This is our third pillar. So we see innovation from three perspectives. The first one is technology, and that's SmartBeam was a great example of and a great example of how we approach creativity with innovation, or the other way around, is the example of Charmin. All right, we created a Tomcat generator where we were able to, the bear were, talked as the people were talking behind the microphone. So we did a real-time campaign, and that's a great example of how do we approach innovation through creativity, or the other way around. And the third one is models. So a great example of how do we approach innovation in our executions is through our models. And if you see this example, here is the performance content model, where is one of the things that we have innovated here in the agency. All right. The fourth pillar is very, very important, and is always client integration. So client should always be another team member of any kind of execution. They always bring huge value for the results of for the execution and the process. Why? Because the client knows better than us. They live the brand. We also live the brand, but they are there. They know the product. They know some insights that we don't know. And we should never leave the client away from the execution part. So that's why it's very important to have it as our fourth pillar. And the fifth pillar is tools. And our approach to tools is basically technology. So we believe tools are efficiency. We believe that tools are about gathering data. We believe that tools empower talents to be able to optimize everything they do, and is our fifth pillar. Then if we go back to our how, the third part of the how is our unique selling proposition. So let's remember, we first thought in how do we do things: services, products, and tactics and products. Second is our approach, all right? In our approach, we saw our approach to strategy, our approach to data, our approach to strategy, and our approach to execution, right? And we understand that that's a cycle that goes and never ends. Then how do we do things, and what makes us unique? Our unique selling proposition. And this is the last one. So the unique selling proposition, we saw it in the BSF, is the metrics, analysis, and action protocol. And it is a optimization protocol that we always need to put it in all of our strategies, execution, everything. Goes transversal to everything we do. And let's remember what is our metrics, analysis, and action protocol. Who remembers? All right, so the first one is data mining. Very important. What is data mining? Who can tell me this?
Finding information, finding all the data that we have to analyze in order to take action.
All right, so the first one is data mining. Perfect. Second one is A/B testing. So why do we normally use A/B testing to optimize our campaigns? Who can tell me this?
To understand different variables and how they add towards that data that we gather at first.
To understand what performs better. That's it, and we can emphasize in what performs better. And the third one in our unique selling proposition is periodic optimization. What does periodic optimization mean? Urs?
Means not to stay calm and always to keep optimizing and finding better ways to execute on current plans and ideas.
All right, so periodic optimization is getting together once a week, once a day, once a month, or once or whatever, to get the data that we got from data mining, to get the data that we got from A/B testing, and decide what to do after that. And why is periodic? Because it has to be every period of time, all right? So guys, just to finish here, I want to leave you with this. We believe that in clarity and transparency, and that's one of our beliefs. Therefore, we prefer, or we choose to reveal rather than persuade, okay? And in order to be able to reveal, we need to understand why we do things here. What exactly do we do? How do we do things, and who we are, obviously, that we found that's the solution for the problem. And I would like to encourage you all to study this, to understand this, to apply this in everything we do, and to discuss this with me, with Alejandro, with Nathan. If you have any kind of questions, or if you feel that there's anything else that we can add to this approach to why, how, why, and who, I will encourage you to do that. So thank you very much.